and I want to get more in depth with the Advocate Pro Golf Tour, man. You know, there was a big event that you had just last month over at Ponte Vedra, and I want to know, just, I hate to sound, man, what made you want to help out these black folks in golf, man? I mean, it's just that simple. I got to know what made you want to get in depth, because when you think about it, you see Cameron Champ, he's helping out a specific part of the whole ecosystem of golf. That's the competitive level, you know. But you are really typically everybody take their hands off of when it comes to professional ranks. Well, you kind of dive deep. You're diving a little deeper and you're getting involved. So, what made you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll see if I can make this. Not short, but get to the point quicker.
Go long, man. I want to hear the whole thing. Let it out. This is exciting.
I think when we play in the game of golf and you see professional golfers, you think majority of us, at least people of, similar color, my color, white, are come from country clubs and silver spoons. Well, I didn't. I grew up blue collared, lower middle class. There would be a couple times growing up that only one of my parents had a job and the other parent was out of work for months, for several months. And so my dad did construction. Neither of my parents had a college degree. I mean, my dad worked at construction sites with Mexicans, African Americans. I mean, just everyone. All they were trying to do was make a better life for their family. And so I think the thing that my parents instilled in me is that, we may not have had the money, but, when it came to helping people, we offer ourselves. If people needed their yard cleaned up after a hurricane, we went and helped them out. We offered our services to help, our friends and our neighbors out. And then I was fortunate enough to be able to get to the University of Florida, be successful, and work and obviously get to the PGA Tour right after college. When I've met Willie, probably I think 2019, I think I met him first time, was out in San Diego at Farmers. We were doing a clinic together for First Tee of San Diego, and that's when I first heard about the APGA. And then last year, obviously the pandemic hit, but him and Kamayu came and worked with Todd Anderson, my teacher, that did some filming, learned more about the APGA and the struggles these guys go through. And I think the thing that sort of tied it in was maybe not so much the minority aspect, but just these guys are professional golfers trying to make it. And if I wasn't able to go to University of Florida or have a great college career, like where was I going to find the finances to be able to try and live my dream of trying to play on the PGA Tour? But then, when you add into our game to get bigger, to grow, to bring more fans in, we need to be more diverse. We need to be more inclusive. And the reality is that if there's a young kid who's white watching TV, he's going to relate to me in playing golf. And the only way we're going to get more minorities, more African Americans involved in this game of golf is they need someone that they can look up to on this TV screen playing golf. There's a reason why they play so much football and so much basketball, because they see someone, come from where they came from and their background be similar. And hey, they made it, I know I can make it. And
That's right.
So, and then the other, the one thing that I thought I could help out with them too is that I'm fortunate enough as being on the PGA Tour. If I've only played 3 or 4 years on the PGA Tour, I had connections through pro-ams with business people, CEOs, CMOs that I have contacts with that if golf wasn't, the path for me, I could reach out to them who would be willing to help me, my next path in life. And so I thought, hey, you know what? I can bring these guys in, give them what I get on the PGA Tour of meeting these business people who may want to help support their dream of making it on the PGA Tour, financially support them as a sponsor, or become a friend of theirs, a mentor. And then if golf doesn't happen to work out down the road, they have someone there next to them that they can go to and say, hey, golf's not going to work out. How can you help me? This is what I want to do. And they'd be willing to help them out. So at the
Horschel Invitational, you had like an educational component with that too, with teaming up with Cisco, correct?
Yeah, with Cisco was the presenting sponsor, and they were the first one to step up and sponsor the event. They were, without them, this event wouldn't have been as successful. And so we had a little business Q&A, a little cocktail hour where people can meet with other sponsors. One of my sponsors, Velocity Global, was there. We had people from PGA Tour Superstores. Arthur Blank is a really good friend of mine, owner of Atlanta Falcons. He owns PGA Tour Superstores. They donated a gift card to use for the kids at PGA Tour Superstores, and then they came in. So just a lot of mingling. And from that, I know several players have got sponsorship deals. They've got several of these companies I brought in are now going to support the APGA Tour with tournaments or other finances. So it was a very successful first year of this event, and I'm very excited about the future of this event. We're going to make it bigger. The goal we had $80,000 purse this year. My goal was 100. We came up just a little short. We did an unbelievable job to do this in 5 months. My team, Fairway, and my Fairway management team did an unbelievable job. But now that we got an entire year to sell, the goal next year is to make the purse 150,000, if not more. So so that these guys actually can make some money that can help their dream of getting to the PGA Tour. Because after seeing some of these guys, I knew some of them a little bit, but seeing these players, seeing these 18 guys that came to this event. I hope every one of them makes it. But right now, I think there's 5 or 6 guys that are literally on the brink of making it to the PGA Tour. Obviously, you got to go to the Korn Ferry Tour, but they're on the brink of being on the PGA Tour in 2 or 3 years because they have that talent. Mm-hmm. They just need a little support, maybe financial, a little bit of the person who's been there to tell them, hey, you're good, just keep working. Maybe get some coaches, some other coaches in there just to help them. Whether it be sports psychology or teachers, whatever it may be. So we're trying to help these guys as much as we can because I truly believe, I think in 5 years minimum, if not 10, we're going to have at least 2 to 5, if not more, of these guys from the APGA Tour be on the PGA Tour.
Hey, Billy. I love you, man. I love you, bro. I love you.